We'd like to. And we will shortly. I trust that staff will have that on the committee, on the agenda for me, because I'll probably forget that one, okay? Thank you. Review of completed 2011 Predator Management Plan, Chief Game Larry Gilbertson.
Oh, great.
Mr. Chairman, as you know, we've had a bit of been shorthanded a bit with our missing staff specialist for the Predator Management position. And so we had to rely on other staff to work on this, and we've got it completed now. It's later than usual, of course, and I guess one of the advantages of that is that if the ones in the past have pretty much had a lot of preliminary estimated budget figures and that kind of thing. And this one, because it was actually completed after our fiscal services people completed the fiscal year 10 budget and got all the final numbers. It'll have final numbers in all of the tables except the very last one that does still predict for fiscal 11, but the fiscal 10 numbers will be finals. So that's an advantage of it. It was originally started by Kevin Lansford. You'll see authors' names in there. I included everybody in there who participated. What I did is if Kevin provided a report, some of his were already done and they didn't need anything, except I had Wildlife Services. They cooperated with us, Mark Jensen and his crew. There's some on the back table if anybody wants any too. And Mark Jensen and his crew would help with some of the data. So if they provided information in there, then it would say Kevin Lansford and somebody from Mark's shop. And in some of the other projects, the evaluations were done by my staff. I had to farm it out. And then their names will be on there, so you'll see who did which evaluations and which reports and that kind of thing.
All right. Since this, go ahead.
I had a question. Remember I mentioned, I think the last two commission meetings, we got that $400,000 limit. Has that been taken, has that been corrected? Because I see we got over 400,000 here.
Yeah, in order to implement that, all we have to do is do a work program in March and make that, if we need to expend more than the 400,000. We already have 400,000 in a contract, and so if we exceed that, we just have to present it in March, right?
We have to do a work program to increase the category above 400,000, and we also have to amend the contract because it's capped at 400,000. But the next opportunity to do that is the March IFC, and we'll be submitting for that in January.
You will be?
Yes.
Because this is going to be over, it looks like.
Well,
That's why it's going to go.
we'll pay it somewhere else and get the work program done and move it.
Okay. Just ask.
Did I just say that on the record?
No, say what on the record?
We'll take care of it.
Okay. So
Thank you, thank you.
So when that comes, that'll come out, we can have a report on that at the February meeting, just to make sure where we're at in that process.
On doing a work program in the contract?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
I would appreciate that if you could make a note so that we,
Okay.
because that question has come up to come up. I don't know if we can come up with a lot more on this, this next meeting. One thing I would like, if I could have staff mail out a hard copy of this to Commissioner Vogler and each of the members of the Wildlife Damage Management Committee, so, because they're gonna need that, and, you know, I mean, email is great, but
We
hard
can do
copy,
Okay, we can do both.
I would appreciate it,
We'll email it to the list, and then to those members, we'll send a hard copy.
please.
Larry, this is an excellent work product. I want to congratulate you.
Thank you.
Good pictures in the front at least, it's about as far as I've gotten. Wish I'd comment further. Okay. I haven't read it. So, let's move right on.